You're listening to a Rock Candy podcast.
Hey, I'm Andrew.
And I'm John.
Our show, Magnified Pod, is the only podcast that discusses culture, religion, politics, and deep dives into the discographies of the bands that shaped a generation of 90s youth group kids.
We share our thoughts on the Christian bookstore alternate universe scene we grew up in, our changing religious views, and the alternative music that formed us, going through albums track by track.
We've also interviewed band members, producers, filmmakers, and artists, and had fascinating, profound, and silly conversations along the way.
Check out Magnified Pod on the Rock Candy Podcast Network and wherever you get your podcasts.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Pickle and Boot Shop, a diabolical brainwashing machine. I'd like to first of all apologize in this, our weekly disclaimer, for saying that this is a diabolical brainwashing machine, because so far we have not washed a single brain. I'd also like to apologize that I claim that Tom Cruise came to my house and that I saluted him. I also promote a 4-year-old swearing. Joe talks about his dream of having a double ham butt. And last but not least, we throw John from Squad 5-0 straight under the bus because he got in an elevator and hotboxed Amy Grant. The Pickle and Boot Shop, we hope you hate it.
Joey Ray's a Pickle and Boot Shop. Get yourself a pickle. Get yourself a boot. Joey Ray's a Pickle and Boot Shop. Pickle time is happening. Pickle time. I go down to get some pickles. With your grandma and your kids. I go downtown. With your grandma and your kids. Boot time. Pickle and boot time. Don't be fickle, get your pickle cider, pop a nickel in your boots. Not a place of ill repute. Bring your grandma and your kids. Come for the pickles, stay for the squids. Stay for the squids. Boots. Put that pickle in your pants. Get some boots inside your hands. Put that pickle in your pants. Get some boots inside your hands. 1996, we start this.
Hey, everybody. Hey.
Hey.
No, I'm just joking. It actually goes like this. Hey, everybody. Welcome to episode, I think, 27.
8.
Of the Pickle and Boot Shop. 28 of the Pickle and Boot Shop. I am Joseph Yerke, Esquire of the Insiders, and my amazing co-host that I ride his coattails down this world, this red carpet of popularity, is none other than
Michael Reese Roper, Doctor
Reese.
of Dental Science.
Yes, dental science and butthole skin.
He was a dual major. Dual major at the University of Des Moines.
And then a minor in fashion history. So we were talking about booze a minute ago. I got something to tell you. So I went
Speaking
to
of booze,
yeah. I went to a golf outing on Monday for
Yes.
our office. Went to a golf outing. Oh, people had already heard. Oh, I think I already said this
You
about
did
how
talk
I won
about
all.
it.
The, how
you
I
won all the
that
booze.
I forgot. We talked on Monday. Totally forgot.
It's okay.
Well, forget that then.
For those of you who weren't listening or paying attention, you're going to have to hear it again. And if you don't listen this time, you're going to have to listen again.
Again.
So
But-
get it right.
I have something I want to ask you.
Yeah.
And every single day when I get up, I get into work, I check my phone, and I get these little alerts on my phone that say Reese Roper has made like a screensaver thing for this Bible verse.
Oh,
What are you doing?
No. That goes out to all my people that share the Bible app. I had no idea.
Yeah, so I see that you make every day. I mean, it's great because that means you're on there and you're doing it. But every day you make these Bible verse screensaver things. What are you doing? Explain that to me.
I am just like, all I do is if I find a verse I like and I don't want to forget it, that's my quick way to mark it. Like you just hit it and then it highlights it and then you can make a meme, except I'm not going to send the memes out because it's like, no, it's just.
Because it's not a meme. It's just like it's the verse, right?
Yeah, it is like not verses I want to share with people. It's like about like like, oh, this is the one where they murdered the babies. Because I am like, I find this interesting. I feel like if I compile enough of these, it will help me form my theology.
You know the one that
which is against
I can't
babies.
Find? Correct. Yeah, we need to start a religion where we're against babies.
Yeah.
And I don't think it would last long because we would need those babies to continue to repopulate our religion.
Yeah. You know what?
So there's a flaw in that thinking, in that cult membership.
Yeah. It could just be baby animals, like baby seals.
Yes.
People could gravitate towards that. I feel like you would not even have to advertise. Remember when the Mormons would send out they'd be like, and we'll send you a free book. The Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, our free video, and you'd be like, man, that chick is hot. I am going to order that video, not knowing why
Tom
she's
Cruise was
hot.
about to come to your house in
No,
a
that's
Admiral
Scientology.
uniform.
He did
In an
once.
He showed up to your house in an Admiral uniform and told you were a Thetian level 4.
Yeah.
He was like, hey, a bunch of us are gonna chain ourselves to a volcano in an hour, and then blow our pieces all over the planet.
I was like, are you Captain Pete Maverick? And he was like, no, man, Admiral. And then I saluted him.
You one finger saluted him.
No.
No, it's like, take that, Tom Cruise.
Take that, Tom Cruise.
You were like, cornhole this, Tom Cruise.
George Clooney
Take that.
never asked me to join his wacky religion. That's what I told him. When he
All
was
George
over.
Clooney ever wanted me to do was watch his amazing movies
Thank you.
and his gorgeous hair.
Yeah. It really is.
I know.
And
I had
his
a girl
gorgeous aunt, Rosemary.
Yes. Yep. And I had a 14-year-old girl ask me today if I was upset that I was bald. And I said no. And she was like, oh, that's surprising because hair is everything. And girls measure dudes' hotness by their hair. And she goes, and you don't have any. So I was like, wow, that was a kick in the gooch.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't think that's how girls measure guys' hotness.
I think that it's the size of the wallet.
Yeah.
Like hair has nothing to do
That
with
has
it.
kind of been my experience.
It's the size and the girth of the wallet. So that's
Yeah, I got my Bowflex. I'm set up in case we take some breaks. I'm going to go back there and work out.
you're gonna go knock out a few sets.
Yeah, but it's not going to help with the ladies because of no job. I do have a job though. I started this week. No paycheck yet.
You told me that you're in like fight training.
Yeah, it's a real
You're
cool
in
job.
like combat training.
It's so cool. I went into nursing because I want to help people because I care. And what I'm training to do is fight kids.
Children.
Yeah. They're teaching me hand-to-hand combat with children.
Can we come up with a new name for this? Like not nursing, Can we call it like we have to come up with some combat, like a juvenile gladiator? Like if you're like, hey, I got a job, and people are like, oh, really? What do you do? I'm into like juvenile gladiatorship. Something like that.
You train kids to be gladiators? Worse. They already are.
Way worse.
They make
Way worse.
They make things called shivs or shanks out of
Yeah.
combs and toothbrushes, and I
Yeah.
get to beat them up.
Yeah. Things that you never thought could be sharp, like pudding, they can fashion into some sort of blade. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, the great thing
Unbelievable.
though about this we're pretty sure I got fired from my last job for saying the F word. Well, here at this job, 4-year-olds can say it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's so cool.
And if they can say it, why not you?
I can. They're just
Yeah.
like, does that offend you when I say that? And I'm like, nope. You don't know.
You're like,
you don't
you're
even
like, I'm at
know,
home.
brother.
You're like, I feel so
No.
safe.
I feel warm. Did I just wet my pants? No, that's just the warmth of belonging washing
like,
over
is-
me.
Excuse me, Mr. Costner, is this heaven? No, this is Iowa. You're like, wait a second, and I get a paycheck?
Yeah.
I can beat up kids, I can swear, and I get a paycheck?
Right. Field of Dreams.
This is going to be a game that we play at some point. We're going to bring someone on, and it's going to be like, guess his occupation. He beat... Clue number 1, he beats up children. Clue number 2, he drugs children. Clue number 3, he swears at children. And people are going to be like, oh, he's an online pedophile. Wrong. He's
Male
a
nurse.
nurse.
Male nurse. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh. One of these is a lie and 3 are truths. He beats up children. He swears at children. He drugs children. And he helps deliver babies.
It's possible. It's possible I may have to deliver babies, though.
Oh,
Some
true.
of these children also are pregnant.
Oh,
Isn't that
boy.
wonderful? Yes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. All for $4 an hour.
Yeah, Joe, you're not supposed to say that. All for 32 cents an hour.
Yeah. For less than the cost of a cup of coffee a day, you get to beat up children.
For less than the cost of a coffee maker, a decent coffee maker at
$8 a
Bed
day.
Bath and Beyond.
Yeah.
At less
For
than
the
cost of 8 Black & Decker coffee makers at Bed Bath & Beyond. If you don't have a coupon, you can beat up
For
children.
just that cost, you too can beat up children.
If you have a coupon, forget it, because you can
Forget
get
it.
20% off.
Then you're only robbing yourself.
Yeah.
But if you want to work for 8 coffee makers a day, then you get to beat up kids, drug them,
Yeah.
all that stuff that you see on Shawshank Redemption, make them tar the roof.
Yeah, but imagine with
You know?
kids. That's the fun
But-
part.
That's the fun part. Wait a second. Have I told you the fun part? All this is with kids.
The fun part. So if it was with adults and they were in the correctional system, you'd be like, all right, they're working out their crime. But these are kids
Yep.
who are in there because their
Children.
parents abused them or didn't want them. It's wonderful.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's a good time. And it's, you know what? It takes a strong person to do it. Takes a strong person to do it. And until they find that person, you're the man for the job. It takes a strong, well-qualified, sound of mind person to do something like that.
Yeah.
And I'm glad you're filling in until that person gets their app in.
Thank you, sir. Yeah.
Oh, boy. What a
Yeah.
fun time, huh? What a fun time.
Fun time.
Now, what days do you have off? What are your off days? I think I already asked you this.
Know. I don't know. I have people that keep asking me. They're like, hey, would you like to do something Saturday? And I'm like, I don't know. Yes, I
You're like,
want
I
to
might
do
be
something.
cracking kids' skulls on Saturday.
Hey, I found out why they're short-staffed. It's
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
nobody gives a shit. Like, there's
Yeah.
like, every day I go and I'm like, hey, can I just get my schedule? And they'll be like, yeah, your day shift. And I'm like, yeah, I know. That's what I applied for. What days? They're like, oh, you want that? Weird. Okay, we'll get back to you.
They're like, we're just surprised that you came back.
Right. It does seem like that every day. They're just like, wow, we got 4 of you still. Okay.
Yeah.
This is crazy.
It's like how much you make an hour, and it's like whatever you want. Because they know that you're not good. They're like, it's $154 an hour.
You're not
because
coming
They
back.
just know you're not coming back.
You're going to make it 2 hours into it. A kid's going to pee
Yeah.
on you, and you're out.
Yeah. Yep.
Like,
Oh, this
yeah.
is going to be great.
Have you been in the public pool here? Every kid in town has already peed on me. Let's go.
Yeah.
I am ready.
Just a big old concrete bowl of human soup is the public pool.
It's nice.
Oy. Man, I checked the Pickle and Boot diabolical discussion page, and
Yeah.
it had some funny stuff on it this week.
Did it?
There's some good memes. If you guys have not checked that out, or if you do follow it, check it out. The Pickle and Boot Shop diabolical discussion page. There, some people are hitting some home runs on there as of late. There's some pretty funny stuff.
Some memes.
Yep, some memes that are pretty good, and just discussion in general. I'm trying to think off the top of my head. There's some good stuff about the what were we calling it? The Mile High.
The West Nile
Nile.
High Club.
Yeah, that's the West Nile High Club. There was a good meme on there about that. That was pretty good. There were some good ones that I was chuckling. And again, I go over that stuff when I'm pooping. And so while I was sitting there pooping, I was having a good chuckle.
It does help with gastric motility.
Yeah. I like how also people know. That's when I check it. So I'll like go on there and then I'll comment, and then somebody else will be like, so you're pooping. You're pooping, huh?
They knew.
I'm like, yep. Yeah, they know.
Joe,
They
you
can
gave,
just feel it.
you gave them the information. You already. Why buy the cow when you can get the milk for free?
Yeah.
And by milk, I mean knowledge of Joe pooping times.
Yeah. So why get the knowledge of Joe's pooping times when you can see the memes for free?
Yes.
That should be the new why buy the cow when you get the milk for free, because kids don't even know what that means nowadays. Kids
don't know
even
what a
know
cow
that
is.
milk. They don't.
No.
Because they drink almond milk.
yeah.
Kids nowadays, if you're like, what goes moo and milk comes from it? Kids are going to go, oh, milk comes from an almond, and I don't know, the horn from the truck that's knocking the almonds out of the tree. I don't know.
Milk comes from oats.
Yeah. Soy. Coconut.
Yeah.
What goes moo and gives milk? Let's see. You get the milk from the coconut. When it falls on someone's head, they go moo right before they pass out.
Is it
don't
bull
know.
semen? I don't know.
Close.
That's
Close.
gross. I'm going to cut that
Yeah.
out because my mom's listening.
Hey, what movie was that where they like the guy comes in with like a pail? It's like a metal pail full of milk, and the guy takes like a big old like a cup of it and just drinks it. He's like, what is this? He's like, milk. I just milked that cow over there, and it was a bull.
Top Secret? Was it Top Secret?
It may have been.
It's like from the makers of Police Files.
Yeah, Naked Gun.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. Naked Gun, and then like Robin Hood in tights.
Yes.
Men in tights. That kind of
Those are good
stuff.
good films. Have you seen Freddy Got Fingered with Tom Green?
I did a long time ago.
I need to watch it again. It's so funny. His humor, like on his show, just made me feel kind of cringy and awkward. You were
Yeah.
just like, oh my gosh, no. But the movie is so funny. So funny.
Have you seen the movie MacGruber?
Oh, yeah. We've talked
That
about it.
movie. Have we?
Yeah.
I have COVID brain, man. Since I got COVID, I can't remember
It's fine.
anything.
It's fine.
I mean, shoot, I didn't even remember that we already had that one conversation on Monday.
Most of the people listening can't remember either, though.
True.
Right?
We don't have the highest IQ'd listening audience.
We don't have the highest IQ'd podcasters as well.
No. And I love that you keep messing with your glasses
Yeah.
and you look like Harry Carey.
Good God, everybody!
What if the moon was made of hot dogs?
It's a long fly ball down the third base
Hey.
line. Oh my gosh, that guy grabbed the ball.
Hey, everybody. Harry Carey.
If you guys could see what I'm seeing, the face that Reese is making, it's phenomenal.
Hey. We can post
We gotta
this.
get a
We're recording it.
Yeah, we got to get a screenshot of that.
These aren't even real glasses. These are safety glasses. I just decided to wear them.
Oh. Do they block out the UV from the computer?
Not at all.
Oh.
No. It just it looks crazy, though.
Yeah,
And I
it
go,
does.
Hey, everybody. Okay.
Oh my God, what if the moon was made of cheese?
They call
think
me
mine-
Whiskers.
Yeah, I think my imitation is a bad imitation of Will Ferrell doing Harry Carey.
I feel like that's also mine, but it's a worse imitation.
Yours is a worse imitation of a Chinese man doing my imitation of Will Ferrell doing. Yeah. All right. Well,
Joe,
we're almost at
before
the
you go
half
on-
hour mark.
Wait,
Well,
I gotta
yeah?
show you this.
Okay.
Right there.
Yeah.
Can you see that?
Yeah. He just circled with a permanent marker, and he has to work tomorrow. He just took a Sharpie and circled what appears to be a blemish
Yeah, I
A
have
pimple?
a pimple.
on his forehead.
Right. I just wanted to make sure you could see it.
Yeah, I mean, I couldn't until you circled it with a Sharpie. Mm-hmm. And now you have to go to work tomorrow with kids that will pounce upon that as soon as they see your weakness.
See, that's the kind of tricks I have up my sleeve, though. They'll be like, "Ha ha, Roper's got a pimple. Look at it." And then I would just circle it, and I'd be like, "What do you got now, dude?" And then
You're like,
they'd
yeah,
be like,
Mom's spaghetti.
"Mom's spaghetti right there,
What are you going to do now,
right?"
Tim?
Tim. A lot of the kids
I'm
there are
guessing-
named Tim.
I'm guessing someone's name is Tim. I'm guessing someone's name's Corey.
Keep
Kids,
going.
boys named Corey always brats. If you are named Corey and you're listening to this, you're a brat. And if you've had children and you named your kid Corey, guarantee your kid's a brat. Prove me
It's
wrong.
true. And if your kid's name is Chad or your name is Chad, you're in a frat.
Yep. Or you play drums for the Chili Peppers.
That's true. And he was probably in a frat.
What are
Bernadette.
other names What are other names that you automatically assume? If I hear Tammy has crimped hair and really big bangs.
Ha! I did know a Tammy, but this was in 1986, and she did fit that profile.
Exactly.
Yeah. If your name is Destiny, you're probably a state politician. Or
Probably.
maybe work at the Spearmint Rhino.
Yes. I would go more with B.
Okay.
If your name is Ashley, you're attractive. All
Unless
Ashleys
you're
are
a-
attractive.
Do you know any dudes named Ashley?
I don't.
Yeah, it's like a old Southern gentlemanly type dude name. But they're also attractive. I just want to point that out. I've never met one that
So-
wasn't.
So, like, the Evil Dead, Ash, was his name Ashley?
I think so.
And they called him Ash?
It could be Ashton
Oh, it could be Ashton, you're right.
or
Like Army of
Ashfordson
Darkness.
or Ash
Or
Ashalama Ding Dong. But
that's
probably not.
it. Asher.
Asher.
Ashletus.
Ashletus.
Asherdite.
Triashalon.
Oh.
Could be any of those names.
Any
So-
of those. Dime a dozen.
You know, we need to. If somebody could
can go into
look this
any-
up.
Any elementary across the country, and you'll find those names on the roster sheet.
It's true. Okay. We got to do a podcast.
Oh, are we doing that?
I don't know.
All right. Well, we're a half hour in, which is fine because this is the free content. This is for the freebies, so they can listen to us banter as we warm up. As we warm up for the paid portion, we got to save all our good stories for the people that are paying. Actually
Yeah, it's
paying.
$5. You just have to do it once, and then you can download all this stuff and then forget us.
Yeah.
Or you could love us.
literally forget us, and then it just comes out of your account every month, and you've forgotten about it, and it helps us get filthy rich.
Yeah, I am going to buy a ham.
I might buy two.
Wow.
I might buy 2 hams. I might buy 2 hams and put them in my shorts.
For less
then-
than the cost of a cup of coffee a day, you can help Joe get 2 hams that he will put in his shorts.
Yep. And make it look like I have a Kim Kardashian butt.
That's a wonderful idea, Joe.
Just 2 spiral glazed hams right in my trousers.
And people could come up
right in
and
the
touch them.
britches.
You'd be like,
all day.
Feel this. It's firm. Feel it. Feel how firm it
Feel
is.
it.
And they'd be like, Joe, I'm worried about your circulation. It feels very cold.
And why is it
Something's.
oozing?
Why does that smell like mesquite? I don't know. And the
Well,
oozing.
you got me. But
That's
maybe you
congestive
should maybe
heart
reach a hand in
failure,
there.
Joe, is what I think that
Maybe.
is.
Maybe. One
Reach
can
a-
only hope.
Reach a
No.
hand in there, it's good, and then like pull it out. What smells like Arby's, Joe? Go to town on that. That's how
I
you get a
mean-
girlfriend, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a couple things in there that reveal how one can get a girlfriend. Smelling like Arby's or
Number one.
Instructing a girl to get in and get some of that.
Number 2. Number 3, scent of mesquite. Girls love it.
Oh, you kidding me?
Yeah.
Lilac and then mesquite.
That's the numbers. Okay, do that again. Lilac, number
Yep.
1.
1.
What's number
2?
2? Mesquite.
Mesquite.
Got it.
3.
Hors d'oeuvres.
Socks.
Oh, socks.
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 Yeah.
New
Tangy.
socks.
Nope. Tangy,
Slightly
worn
used
socks. Slightly used. Where they haven't gone into like full like socks stink. They're just in the tangy phase.
Yeah,
Like
I know.
the Parmesan cheese.
Gosh.
Yeah.
The Fazoli's stage.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
know we
Hey, I
got
have a
that.
question.
Uh-huh.
I have a question.
Yep.
Because we're doing a podcast, so we at least have to
Are
do
we?
something.
I'm ready.
Yeah,
I
I
have
think.
answers. Joe,
Okay.
look at my forehead, though.
I know. You have a pimple there.
Has it gotten worse or better?
Because you drew the circle around it, now it looks like you have a nipple. It looks like I'm looking at areola with the nipple in the middle of it.
That is the desired effect.
So when you're at the hospital tomorrow and Chad comes up and he's like, "Oh, looks like you got a pimple." Go, "No, stupid. It's a superfluous nipple."
Ever heard of it? Let's not make fun of
Yeah.
each other's differences. Let's embrace them. That's how I talk
Yeah.
to Chad.
Is
Chad, can
that's
we
how
just
they taught you?
embrace each other's differences here?
That's how they taught. They told you yesterday how to communicate with psychopath 13-year-olds, and it's by doing that.
It is exactly. It's in the handbook, page 34.
And when the kid's cussing at you and trying to get at you with a pocket knife, you're thumbing through the handbook.
Hold, hold,
You're going
please.
through like the red tabs, the blue tabs, the green tabs.
Hold on.
Oh, purple.
Here we
okay.
go.
Okay. Listen here, Chad.
Listen here, insert name.
Yeah. Listen here. I know you murdered your whole family at Thanksgiving, but let's accept our differences. Please accept the pimple on my forehead.
Has a
And I will-
superfluous nipple.
Superfluous nipple. And I will forget that you are damn near a demon.
And I will put Ativan up your butt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe two. Maybe I'll chuck in a Xanny just to help you sleep.
That
Yeah.
sounds vaguely like I'm planning to molest kids, but I'm just going to tell you guys it's, what I'm referring to is a suppository.
Yes.
Yeah.
And if they don't know what that is, they could go back and listen to the episode where Nate had to sit on the cooler before getting the medicine to stick up his buns hole. Yeah. So, well, I have a question.
Yeah.
I have a question for you. Is there a band, I want to hear like a Christian artist and a mainstream artist, that if you could have toured with, who would you want to have toured with?
You go first.
And why?
And why?
I think overall, if I could have toured with any band ever, I think I would have chosen the Mighty Mighty Boss Tones.
Yeah.
And I know that's a cop out. Like, I know there's bands that I love a ton, like Blink-182 or Flogging Molly, or if we're talking like of all time, they're just phenomenal bands. AC/DC, I mean, stuff like that. Like, there's great bands that I love.
Yeah,
But
if
I
they're going to
think-
twist your arm, AC/DC.
Yeah. And then Motley Crue, think about that, like opening up for the Crew.
Yeah.
So, but I think I would have taken the Boss Tones just because of what they meant to me. It's something that I think if I would have went out and played a show with AC/DC for the rest of my life, like, okay, like I'm friends with these guys, they're much older than me, whatever the case may be. With the Boss Tones, I would love to just be able to pick up my phone and like text Dickie and just be like, "Hey man, what's up? When's the next time you're in town? Let's go do the." Like, I love that band. I love those guys from interviews or anything like that, candid moments that I've seen, online, whatever the case may be. And then just on top of all that, if the insiders would have played with them, I think that would have lent us more credibility, more street cred. I think that would have been fun to tour with those guys. As far as mainstream goes, Christian scene, I think I pretty much toured with everyone in like our genre who I would have wanted to do something with.
Yeah.
So Christian scene, like in general, I think I would have liked to either tour with Steve Taylor
Oh, jeez.
or Amy Grant. And the
Okay.
reason I say Amy Grant is because I met her about a year and a half ago.
What?
Yeah, she played this small little place near me. It was like a 500 seat venue. And she came and she played, and Tim Tabor got me like backstage passes, and there was like a meet and greet.
Dude.
So yeah.
I would cry.
Yeah. Oh, listen, it gets better. So, I do every now and then. I do a couple of times a year. I do this podcast with a friend of mine named Chris Williams, and it used to be called Cross Culture Critic, and now it's called the Jesus Junkyard. And so we kind of look at things, pop culture, things going on in pop culture through the lens of Christianity. And it's a ton of fun. It's one of my favorite podcast things to do because he is a great journalist. Like, that's his major, is journalism. And so he's almost like a Diane Sawyer or somebody like that. Like, he sits down, he plans out. I mean, me and you, we just talked the whole beginning about beating up kids. Chris, he like plans out all these amazing like questions and whatnot. So it's a lot of fun to do that show with him because he's phenomenal at asking questions and just the journalism side of it, the reporting side of it. So I asked him, I was like, hey, you want to go see Amy Grant with me? And I had told him the story. Have I ever told you the story of being stuck in an elevator with Amy Grant?
No.
Okay, so it's the GMAs.
Dude,
The
do you
gospel-
even know how fucking obsessed with Amy Grant I am?
No, but
I'm embarrassed
I enjoy
to
her
talk
quite a
about
bit.
it to all my friends. I have behind me almost every one of her albums that she recorded in Colorado.
Oh, really?
But yeah, until 86, Unguarded. I've got them all on vinyl.
Is she from Colorado?
No, there was this studio I would like to talk about on the podcast. It was called Caribou Studios. It was
Okay.
started by the guy that managed Chicago. And if you look up the Wikipedia page for it, you'll just be like, what the... Like, you wouldn't think something like this would exist in Colorado to start with, but then you'd be like, yeah, it's probably in Denver. It's not. It's just in this little teeny fart of a hippie town up north of Boulder. But it's gone now. It burned down.
Oh.
Keep going. You were in an elevator with Amy Grant. I would
Yeah.
cry my eyes out. I would just be like, sorry, I love you so much.
Yeah, so in the elevator, and we're at GMA's, and we're going up to like those top penthouse suites to do press junkets. Mm-hmm. So it's me and John from Squad. So John and I are going up the elevator, and right as the doors were closing, hand comes, boom, opens the door. Dude steps in, and then Amy Grant. It's Amy Grant and her manager. Get in. And we're in the lobby, and we have to go up to like the 50th floor or whatever. Boom. Button gets pressed. As soon as the button gets pressed, John rips a fart. Yeah.
Okay.
John rips a huge fart.
Like loud.
Loud. Very loud. And starts chuckling. I'm humiliated. And that we're now in this elevator with Amy Grant, one of the most beautiful women, not to mention one of the most just amazingly gorgeous voices. Like speaking, it's that raspy, just amazing, breathy voice. So we're rocketing to the top now in this elevator full of just fart stink and shame. And we get to...
Did anybody say anything?
Nothing.
Oh, my gosh.
Nothing. A minute and a half, 2-minute ride
John
up to the 50th
didn't say
floor.
anything.
Nothing. Just giggled. Get to the top, the doors open, they step out. They go to the right, we go to the left. Never see Amy Grant again. Fast forward 20 years. She comes to play in a little town here in Michigan called Brighton. And I see that she's coming. I call Tim Tabor. He calls Amy, gets us on like the guest list. And people could have paid more money, you know, just as it normally is. You could pay for a ticket or you could pay a little extra money and you can get, there's a meet and greet. And so what they did was you could go back to this meet and greet. You got dinner. They served you dinner. And then after dinner, Amy Grant came in. She talked to everybody for 2 minutes. And then everybody got in line. And you could get like your picture taken with her, whatever the case may be. Your typical meet and creep. Mm-hmm. So Chris and I show up about a half hour late. So as soon as we get into the meet and creep, everyone's already eaten and everyone's lined up. So we come walking in. This guy comes up to and like dressed like Chris dresses like a youth pastor. And then, you know, I was in, you know, whatever. I looked like I looked in 96. Wearing Dickie shorts, whatever the case may be. Button up. So there's a picture of it somewhere. On my social media, if you scroll through it, there's a picture of Chris, Amy, and I. And I'm about 40 pounds heavier. So stand in line. We are last. And it finally, and the whole time we're going, the security that's there keeps closing in because me and Chris do not fit the cookie cutout here of the people that are in line to meet Amy Grant. Most of them are 50, 60-year-old women, you know, couple 40-year-old women, just telling Amy Grant how much she meant to them growing up and all that stuff. And then there's me and Chris at the end of the line. So I think people are like, is this guy going to try and are these guys going to try and kidnap her?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So people are getting worried. And so we're the last one. So finally, the people before us, they take their pictures and they leave and we get up to her. And she's like, hey guys, what's up? And I go, you know, Amy, I just real quick want to tell you, I was in, because I didn't want her to discount, you know, what I was going to say and just write it off as like another crazy fan. So I thought I should hit her with some cred. So I was like, Amy, I go, I'm a 1999 Dove Award winner. That's what I told her. I won a Dove Award in 1999. She goes, you did? And I go, yeah, for like best hard rock song. I was a lead singer of a band called The Insiders. And she was like, oh, I think I remember hearing about them. Totally, probably didn't. Not at all.
Yeah.
And so anyway, I go, hey, I stood in line here all night. I came here tonight to apologize to you. And she's like, what are you talking about? And I was like, in 1998, at the GMAs, me and my friend got in an elevator, and you and your manager got in the elevator, and as soon as the doors closed, my buddy farted. And Amy Grant died laughing. And she was like, what? And I was like, yeah, he farted. It mortified me. And I said, it's taken me 20 years to be able to process this, therapy, all this. And I had to come here today to tell you that I am sorry for the actions that we took and ruined your elevator ride, you know, to these press junkets. Dude, she was dying. She was laughing so hard. And so then,
Did she remember it?
No, she didn't.
No, it
She was
happens
like,
all the time. I'm Amy Grant. Everybody
exactly.
farts in the elevator.
yeah, people get around me just getting nervous stomachs. And so she ended up like, we made some joke. Like they were like, okay, well, so after we talked, they're like, okay, you want a picture? We're like, heck yeah, we want a picture. And they're like, okay, say smile. And she goes, no, we're all going to say fart. So the guy goes 1, 2, 3. And we all go fart. And the guy takes the picture. And then she goes, man, she's like talking about all this farting. She's like, I got to get ready for my show. And she's like, I think I'm going to go in the back and rip some before I got to go out on stage.
She does the meet and greet before she plays?
Yeah, she did it before.
Wow.
Yeah. Yep.
Maybe,
so then she
maybe it
made
gets her
like a
all hype.
joke. Yeah, she made like a joke as to she was going to go backstage and fart, get it all out of her system before going out there. And so, yeah, she was awesome. So for so long, knowing Amy Grant as like the crowned queen of like Christian music, and then thinking one way of her, reading about her in the media, all those things, and then meeting her for those 5 minutes, I was like,
Yeah.
this is someone who I want to hang with more.
Totally.
And she was just so rad. And then when I went out, so we stayed for like a little bit, and like I said, it was like a 500 seat venue, so it was close and it was intimate. And the whole time she'd like look at me and Chris and like kind of do like the head nod and like laugh and stuff. So through this whole show, she's like
Dude.
looking at me, laughing, all that stuff. But here's one thing that I didn't realize about Amy Grant. And to our gay listeners, fill us in on this a little bit more. But at the show, a very, 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 Amy Grant has a large gay contingency of fans.
Huh.
There were tons of dudes like dancing and like all around. So the venue was real small. It would be like like a junior high auditorium. It was just like a real small, like a small stage. And then, like I said, maybe 500 seats that were like auditorium style. You know, that went higher up in the back. But there was just like a bunch of who I felt, judging books by their covers, but I think it was a pretty good judgment call. But there was just a large population of gay dudes rocking out to Amy Grant. It was pretty awesome. And
That
some of
is
the
cool.
dancing that was going on was pretty awesome. So
Yeah.
I was like, you know what? I like at that moment, I was like, I wish I would have toured with Amy Grant. Mm-hmm. That would have been so much fun to like get to know her, see the person who's in the videos, see the person, the little darling that Christian music pushed all these years, but then to know that person that I chatted with for 5 minutes, get to know that person. She seemed pretty rad.
Just to know that you could sweep her off her feet and Vince Gill would not have a chance. Or
He wouldn't
Gary
have been
Chapman, whoever it was in that scenario.
Wouldn't have been the wiser.
None the wiser. She'd just be like, my heart belongs to Joe.
Yeah. Sorry, Vince.
Yeah.
And what do I say to him? I'm like, sorry, Vince, I am what I am, man. I'm not trying to take your girl. I'm just touring with her, and she fell for me.
I can't help it. Have you ever seen Walk the Line? Well, that was me, except with your wife
Yeah.
instead of June Carter.
Yeah. I can't help it, Vince.
Can't help it.
Yeah.
Can't help
Now,
being
what-
this charismatic and good looking.
Yeah, it is what it is. You can't sit there and blame a zebra for having stripes.
No, you can't, Joe. No.
You know? I keep seeing you over there fingering that nipple on your forehead.
That's right. That's right. I'm practicing for later when I finger my own nipple. It's my own. I don't want to give anybody the wrong ideas.
When you digitlingus. Digilingus.
Oh, man.
I don't know.
You
what
know
that
why
means.
men have nipples? People, I'm going to tell you this as a medical professional. Because they
Why?
love to play with them.
Oh. I
It's not
don't
true.
think I ever have.
No, do it. I don't really play with mine. You know what I do, though? When you're least thinking about it, you're just like, what's this thing? Oh, I have these?
Oh, cool.
Let's go.
So, who would two people for you? Christian
Yeah.
and
So, Christian, you said Steve Taylor. I would love the tour of Steve Taylor. I would just love to hang out with him.
yeah, absolutely rad dude.
Dude, so on the newest 5 Iron album, Until This Shakes Apart, he supported our Kickstarter.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah, so he just got a CD, but like he wanted to support us. So I know him. Like I had his number in my phone and lost it, and then I would like I talk to him every once in a while, or like I'll comment something online and we chat a little bit. But like I also am terrified of making an ass out of myself in front of him, so I just don't push it. And also, like on stage or on this podcast, I come across as being very gregarious, and I am not. No,
you're not. You're not.
I turn it on, but then normally I got to go be by myself and process stuff, and then I can come try and fake it for a while.
Hot. Yeah.
It's hot.
Yeah.
But like, so he supported it, and Brad is fulfilling all the Kickstarter stuff. So he just was like, "Hey man, Steve Taylor, I got to send him a CD. Do you want to do it?" And I was like, yeah, definitely. So I wrote him a letter, and I was like, "Steve, why did you do this? Like you're so cool. I'll admire you so much, and I don't know, whatever gushy thing I said, but just love you, dude." And send him one of my CDs. Because what are you going to do with CDs? I don't know.
Yeah.
So I sent it to him. He called me back, and he left a message. So I was like, "Hey, by the way, here's my phone number. I don't, just in case you want to call me ever." And he called me, and I saw it come in, and I was like, "Oh shit, Steve Taylor is calling me." Like on iPhone when it's like probably this person.
Yes. Yeah.
And I was afraid to answer it because I was like, oh no. He left this message. He left this total gushing message, just like, "You guys make me so proud to be from Colorado, and the fact that you guys, you've done so well. This album is every single thing that needs to be said in the church. It's the best album of the year." And I was just like, I was listening to it because I was like, "Oh man, Steve Taylor left a message," and I was listening to it with my estranged wife, and I just started sobbing, like just bawling. How like he's such a hero of mine, and just to have him do that, or just to sponsor, like to do our Kickstarter, I was so I don't know where to put the feelings that I have for that. Like I it's all good things, but also I just feel like my chest gets tight. So, am I having a heart attack? No.
Well, that's rad, man. He is such a good dude.
He's so good. I kind of feel the same way about Mike Knott. Like, I like Steve Taylor as a guy. Mike Knott kind of scares me. Like, he's volatile. But as an artist, I just think he's fucking brilliant. I almost said freaking. Sorry, Mom. I'm going to try harder. But he's so brilliant. And I've met him a couple times and just been like, I don't know what to say. Also, I'm afraid of this. Like, I don't want to think, I don't want to see the humanity of this person I love so much. And so I've kind of just like shook his hand and backed off and probably seemed like I'm like the most introverted asshole, which I probably am.
Yeah, for sure you are.
But bands I would like to tour with, some Ice, Sixpence None the Richer, just because of my enormous and undying crush on Lee.
Oh, I mean, we got to do a couple of tours and some spot dates and stuff and weekends with like long weekends with them. And one of the most privileged I ever felt was we were like going to our hotel rooms and she was like, are you doing breakfast? And like I looked around like, who's she talking to? And I was like, me? She's like, yeah. You get the hotel has like a real nice breakfast. Are you doing breakfast in the morning? And I wasn't. And I was like, are you? And she's like, yeah. And I was like, yeah, I am too. And she's like, cool. Do you want to meet down there at 8? And again, like I'm looking around like is she talking to me?
Are you sure you're talking to me?
Yeah. I'm like, do you think I'm someone else? And she was like, and so I was like, okay. And she's like, all right, I'll see you down there. So like the next morning, I like get up and I get in the shower and get all gussied up, like I'm going to prom. Went and got a cummerbund, a corsage for her. And I get down there and as soon as like I walk in, she's already sitting there and she like waves to me like, hey, we're over here. And I'm like, what is going on? And it's just me and her. She didn't, like there weren't other people that were invited. So I'm walking down there thinking like, okay, it's gonna be me and 10 other people. Just me and her. 2 days in a row, 2 mornings in a row, me and her.
What?
Just had breakfast together. And it was like the nicest, coolest thing. I think she was married at the time. And I think her husband
dude from
was
PFR?
Well, wasn't her husband in the band in Sixpence or no?
No, I think she was married to one of the guys from Pray for Rain, PFR.
Okay. Well, I'm pretty sure she was married at the time. And, I mean, I wasn't then like I am now. Like, I wasn't like some, like, raunchy, always going for the low ball joke. So I was like a nice dude back then. So it was, like, everything was appropriate and above board, but it was just nice that like 2 mornings in a row when you're out on tour and 99.99% of the people that you're with are stinky, smelly, grumpy dudes, and just to have this nice, sweet smelling, amazing smile person just sit across from you at a table. It was awesome, and I got to do it 2 mornings in a row, and I'll never forget that. That was fun.
Man, we played with them before we got signed. We played with them at Colorado Christian University in a gym. It was shitty. Maybe it was after we got signed. Anyway, we opened for them, or they opened for us. I think they opened for us. It was weird. Like they had already put out, they were maybe on their second album, I think first album. So then they were like, hey, do you guys have a house? They asked somebody in the band, do you mind if we park our RV out front? And we're just like, yeah. So I just remember just like one.
Look, if you got to use our shower, you can.
Yeah, no, like, hope you like mildew.
Don't worry about all the holes drilled in the walls. Don't worry about that old painting of the general whose eyes move when you get in the shower.
It's normal. So, yeah, like they stayed at our house. I remember if they took shower. They did run their power up to our house,
Mouth.
but like
They did run their mouth.
they did run their mouth. No, but like I just remember Lee and Matt Slocum being in our living room, and we were just kind of talking, and I think all of us were slightly starstruck.
Uh-huh.
And he said something, and she's just the most, like authentically sweet person you've ever met.
Yeah.
With just this syrupy, like Texan drawl. And he said something kind of mean, and she goes, Matt, why y'all gotta be always say such hateful things? Something like that. And I was just like, my heart just fell out. It's like, I love you so much. I just died. Yeah. I just was just like, kill me now in my face.
Oh, that's great.
And then they left. I didn't have breakfast. That's hot, dude.
That's next level, man.
So 6 pence for that very reason that
Okay.
probably I was in love with Lee.
Nice.
And probably still am.
Yeah.
That's stupid to say, dude. Like, I don't know her. I just like, I'm so, I don't know. Like, I've always been this way, just girl crazy. And like, there's just girls where I just like, I think I love that girl so much. I would just
never talk to her.
What does she want? If she just told me if she wanted to walk on my face, I would just be like, which side? Just do it. Walk right down the middle. All right, do you want to stab my heart out? Do it right now. Let's get it started.
Do it now.
That
That
happens.
later.
That happens to me.
Yeah.
And so secular bands that I wish we toured with, for sure the Aquabats. And I don't know, I'm sure it was possible. We played with them once in Colorado Springs, and it was the worst show because it was like at this, it was like at a small college like coffee house, and they were just like, everybody was there to see them, not us. It was really small, and they were like breathing fire into the ceiling tiles. So I think it got shut down really fast. It was like a low ceiling, and there was fire breathing, probably against the fire code. So it got shut down real fast. I would have loved to tour with those guys. If I had to pick, like if I had like a list, I'd be like Queen. I couldn't tour with Queen, man. I can't.
That was a band that I would have guessed that you would have said was Queen.
Yeah, I mean Queen, like now. Freddie Mercury died in '91. I'd do it now, but I'd cry all the time. I'd just be like, please don't look at me. Brian May, don't look at my face. You know.
Who's singing for Queen now? The dude from America's Got an Idol?
Yeah, Adam Lambert.
There you go.
I want to recommend anybody go see that, though. It's freaking phenomenal. And it's not like he's trying to replace Freddie Mercury. It's like if you went to saw a Queen tribute band, but the band was Queen. And then the guy singing it was just like, look, I'm just here because I'm a fan. And also the gayest guy they could find. It's fucking awesome. I would love to tour with Green Day.
Yeah.
Yeah. We once had, we need to have a show talking about like missed opportunities.
Yeah. Yeah. Let me write
We got
that
asked
down.
to play Red Rocks with Weezer and No Doubt. We were going to open for them at Red Rocks. I've never even seen a show at Red Rocks because I was too poor to afford it. And now, you know, like we got asked to play with Weezer and No Doubt, and it got canceled.
Oh.
Yeah. Missed opportunities.
Did you have a missed opportunity with Green Day? I thought that's where you were going with it. Oh, no?
No.
Oh. Man.
I wish.
Well,
Five Iron is a missed opportunity. That's all of Five Iron. We can have a whole show talking about how much I hate my band because of missed opportunities.
Yeah, I know. We sabotaged ourselves so much. You guys, we're going to bring this to the end of the freebie portion because we got to knock out still a whole nother hour of content for the subscribers to our Patreon. And so you guys, we love you. Thanks for being cheapskates and listening to us on the freebie. But if you ever can afford what would be the equivalent of a Black & Decker coffee maker from Bed Bath & Beyond. Actually, no, less than that. So that's
Way
$5
less.
a month. It's $5 a month. If you could ever afford that, think about it.
It's like a Black & Decker coffee maker a year.
Yeah. So do that if you can. That's great. We love you. We're going to talk to our Patreon people, and we're going to talk about farting games on tour. And we're also going to talk about all sorts of other stuff. But the main one that I want to talk about is farting games on tour. So that is that, and we will see you guys. Bye.
For more shows like this one, visit rockcandyrecordings.com.
Joseph! Where are you, Joseph? Joseph?
Pico,
Pico? Is that you? Come to Florida.
are you washing your butt? Pico,
Pico.
Pico, make sure you wash your butthole. Make sure you wash your butthole.
Pico. Oh, well done.
Pico, can you hear me?
Come to Florida.
Pico, Pico, come to Florida.
Please come to Florida.
Bring your shoes and alcohol.
Whoa, what happened to me?
Oh,
Oh, you started recording.
I started recording.
That's all right. That's okay. That's okay.
It's all right.
Let me hit record on this. I am a tired little bear.
Dude.
I'll tell you that much.
You're more tired than doing this Monday?
No, Monday I was
Dude, you
beat.
looked beat the fuck up. I felt so bad. You were a full on trooper though, man.
I have kind of hit I've kind of hit a thing with the like I love podcasting. I love doing them. But I've hit like a thing in the my schedule where it's just like, ooh, now instead of just being like real easy to like record whenever, it's like, okay, I got this. The only time I could fit podcasting in is here. So it's tricky.
Episode 28.
Did you see? Is that what we were on?
I think so, dude.
Did you see some of the stuff that I thought to talk about?
Yeah.
Any of that sound good? Anything you want to add?
You want to clap?
Yep.
Let's get the clap. 3,
Oh.
2, 1. All right, clapped. Now I can mute you through the mains and it doesn't make all this noise.
We got the clap.
Yeah. That is all those are good.
Okay.
We also have from that first Google Doc, we didn't talk about a bunch of shit. Do you want me to send you that?
Yeah, or you bring something up.
So Here, this is one thing we talked about last one. We talked about the church should feed the poor. So I'm going to add that to this list.
The church to feed the poor.
Should feed the poor. That's what we were talking about.
Yes. I also have a note here about ask Leonore about her body count.
Oh, yeah. That's her make-out body count. Hey, last episode, I had my friggin' own microphone switched to, like, the whole room, so it was picking up all this extra noise. Hang on. I'm listening to myself. I sound okay. Okay. Yeah,
I
like
noticed
shit.
on the... I don't know what happened on the last one, but the last one, you sounded great, and I sounded like my laptop mic was picking it up.
Yeah, I think... I don't know if that was what was happening, or you weren't aiming your face towards your microphone, your Yeti.
I feel like it was the
Laptop mic.
yeah.
Because see,
Or-
I can only hear you through Skype, so I don't know. Can you turn
Yeah.
yourself up in GarageBand and hear yourself in your ears, or no?
Yeah, I rechecked everything today.
Okay.
And I think either what happened, there's two things. I think either what happened was the Yeti, when I unplugged it and plugged it back in, it went back to the default, which was the mic on the computer, or the way my Yeti was set up, I did something prior to, and I turned it, like I screwed it in more. And I think by turning it, it turned off the dynamic of where it was taking in the sound.
Okay.
But regardless of all that nonsense, I got it fixed.
Okay. Okay, I just added
I
all...
am so thirsty.
Oh, man. I am so thirsty for booze. I don't know why
I'll tell
I'm
you.
drinking booze. I don't need to. I don't feel the need to. Like, I'm not just like, "Whew, it's time for booze." Like, that's normally what I'm like when I don't have a job. And now I have a job, and I'm just like, I could just hang out and talk to Joe. But I poured myself a good old boozy
Yeah, no.
booze.
It's an easy way to figure out. It's called alcoholism. It's just it's that simple.
That's what that is?
You know? Yeah, when you don't need it, but you still pour it. Yeah, for sure.
Well, I don't want to say I don't need it, because, like, if I don't have it, I get this horrible headache, and then I get, like, these shakes, and then
The shakes, yeah.
I hear voices telling me to do some pretty evil things.
Yeah. No, that's all good.
It's
all-
like, put pickles
You-
on your kids' sandwiches.
Yeah,
Te-
you know what people call that?
Teach
People
them the
call
value
that
of $1.
the value of a pickle.
Yeah.
Teach your kids the value of a pickle, and they'll eat for a day.
Tell them to dress modestly. That's what the voices say.
Yeah.
Keep
Yeah.
on talking.
Well, we better start this because there's funny stuff that we're already saying.
Oh, I did start. I'm recording this now.
Oh, okay. Well, then hopefully all this has been playing and we'll officially start it. And it goes a little something like this. All right, I'm back. Tag team back again. Chicka chicka, let's begin. Party on, party people, let me hear some noise. This is in the house. Jump, jump, for joy.
Whoop. There it is. Water. It make me want to have water. Should I have water? I'm going to get water. No, I'll get...
Dude, it's so good.
Yes, I'm getting water.
It is so good. Ladies and gents, Reese is going to get water, and I'm going to talk. And I'm going to talk to you guys about your water. Is your water full of chemicals and contaminants? Well, if so, you can subscribe to the Pickle and Boot Shop water filtration system. And what we will do, we will come to your house and give you water. And what that entails is us coming to your house and giving you water. And so that eliminates the need for filtration systems or fluorides or nets, pool skimmers, things of that nature. We take the cleanest water from Detroit taps and we will fill jugs and then make jokes about jugs and then bring it to your house for one low monthly price. So that is what we are going to do. It is a pledge of ours to bring that water to you for all that need it.
Okay.
All right, Reese is back.
What were you talking about?
I was telling the people how they too can have fresh water with our new Pickle and Boot Shop water purification system.
Oh, that's a great idea.
Yeah, you'll have to listen when you edit.
All right.